The future.
The future.
The future.
For me, it's segregated. It doesn't have to do anything with the color of your skin. You know, these shared spaces, especially public spaces, because they really introduce us into other cultures. To be there, to have a presence of that, so that we can criticize from our own comfort zones and not have to go elsewhere to see these things. So I think for me, decentralization of culture is really very important, so that we get comfortable, or at least even when we are uncomfortable, we can speak from our own comfort zones. So yeah, decentralization of culture for me is very important. I would want to see that happening in the next 50 years.
For you to make it the future, everyone has to have the same set of mind, right? But then if you're only going to then concentrate on Cape Town, and those people that are coming from other places, they only see that it's only Cape Town like this. How about the other cities?
People from different places, like if they come to Cape Town and they see Cape Town being the future city, people need to, I don't know, kind of adjust to this setup or the way people here in Cape Town are living, so that they can fit in. Even though they say it takes forever for things to happen in Cape Town because it's a mother city, when I walked here, they told me that it's Cape Town, it's a mother city. It takes 9 months for something to happen. So you gotta be chilled. You gotta get in there and relax. I think it will be good for Cape Town to be the future city.
There were hostels. Finance is just across. So some people, I love library because these, I get them from the library. I keep on walking by myself, myself and me. I'm a Oparishnikov or Margot Fontaine, Rudolf Nureyev. Those are the people that made me to love ballet. That's classic. If you can stand on one leg and pirouette, then...
And do you think there needs to be more classical ballet in Manga?
Exactly, my brother.
Everyone in South Africa should walk around, and that their schools and where they work should be close to where they stay.
It's like from here, if you get a train from here to Cape Town, it's like an hour.
I think people should get jobs closer to where they live instead of getting stuck in traffic.
So you live a good life, almost an unusual life, in the sense that you can walk to where you want to be, and you can eat organic food, and you can do stuff that a lot of Cape Town can't do, but you've got a taste of that. The simple good life.
It's actually, it's a discussion.
I would just to organize some work for the youth, and just to give them some hope that there is future. You see, they must go to school. In my opinion, I would go to schools first, and go to schools and tell them that they must learn, they must study hard, so that they can, when they are finished at school, they must they are going to get some proper work, a job.
Yeah.
They mustn't wait for others, those ones, the older ones, to get them some work, some jobs.
So you think education is
It's
part of the
best.
future?
Yes,
Education.
is the key to success.
Do you remember what was here before?
Nah, it was just empty. There was no spaces here. There was just like paving here, and there was a fence just behind here. There, the gate there, and there was clear space here.
Yeah, cool. And so how often do you come?
Every weekend.
The library in Kailicha is very much like a formal building, right? It's not about an informal settlement. So it's a formal part of the city that's starting to emerge within a less formal part of the city. So if you think about that happening in Kailicha and informality happening in the city, then they start becoming stitched together. That it appears that we don't have the kind of resources to build formal cities exactly for our needs, exactly. So we're going to rely on informality. That's going to be a good thing. We're going to have to embrace it.
Cape Town. The fronts of shops on Intlazani Street in Kailicha are like sections drawn by an architect. In a way, the whole city is like a section, exposed, easily examined. You can see its history of segregation built between its highways and neighborhoods. You can see the architecture of dead empires, a mountain that lets you imagine the peninsula before it became a city, an island to remind you what kind of city it is today. The inequality of Cape Town represents what many cities hide today, the inequalities of the world. Cape Town reveals everything, like a section drawn by an architect. The urban fabric should grow in a way that gets rid of divisions, integration being its focus. Mixed-use city centres giving communities dignity and the ability to sustain themselves. Urban agriculture, clean energy which is generated from natural resources such as solar power, as well as the removal of private cars as transport. This will all create nodes of intense, sustainable infrastructure. Quick-moving arteries connecting all nodes, with majority of the working force and the population of South Africa living in these nodes. It becomes easier for a sustainable culture to be fostered. This being done by offering free education focused on the environment, the many cultures of South Africa, and the like. Yet if the city tells us so much about its past, we believe it also holds predictions of a possible future. This future is contained in the ordinary, the everyday. The future city's company gardens on a sunny Saturday's winter's morning. It's a library full of kids. It's a safe path home, a glass of clean water, a seat on a bus, a garden that grows food, a place to go when you're sick, the smell of sea from the Sea Point Promenade, an identity and a sense of place.